Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for the Nintendo DS. Last time, Edgeworth got declared guilty, but thank God Larry came out and said, "Wait! Hold on! Objection!" Well, he didn't say objection, but he said, "Wait a minute! I heard a gunshot too, let me testify," and then the judge reversed his verdict. I love this case! You see, we're not... I don't even know if we're halfway through. We might be halfway through the case, but... just, wow! Whew. Okay, let's finally hear Larry's testimony now. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Here we go. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped into the boat back into the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about getting home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Wait a minute. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine your witness. Well, yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, if we've come this far, there's no way to go but forward, Nick. Yeah. Oh, I guess she's right. Well, one thing really just got to me, right? It was the last thing he said. I remember clearly from one of the evidence that we have something that contradicts it. Wait, I believe it's the last statement. He said, so after I heard that single gunshot, it was a single, I went home. But according to Lada's testimony, remember, it was all pretty much bullshit, but one evidence was good. I heard two sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Two. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? Well, that's what I said. But Miss Lana Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Oh, fail. Mr. Butts, what? You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, on my headphones. What? Oh, Larry. Order! Order! And stop that booing! Mr. Butts, who boos in a court? You were listening to a radio on earphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio? Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Yeah, no, let's go ahead and continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony, and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Oh boy, Larry. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it and, like, real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what that DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he has heard was probably nothing more than a drumbeat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard that gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, that guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. A DJ only talks between songs, so you could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing it either, but whatever. So, one thing that, I want to press on is, when he said, I remember exactly what the DJ said. Well, I want to know what he said. What did the DJ say? That could be important. What did he say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good can knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karman has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine. Very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Wait. Wait. So, hey, it's almost Christmas. Almost Christmas? Wait a minute. That means it's almost Christmas. That means it wasn't midnight yet, but this thing says just after midnight. Wait a minute. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's this? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're gonna try scaring me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed. And? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. Then that would seem to be the case, yeah. But that contradicts the two testimonies that were heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Very true indeed. Order! Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? I think he's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard the gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence that there was a gunshot before midnight. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the second lake photo, remember? Oh, I knew there was a reason why Lotta gave that to us. There was nothing on it, but she said her camera took 2 pictures that night. And, well, one of them was on 1150. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh, yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, what does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. What? Why would this be? Don't be a fool, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There's no proof that a loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, tricking the camera. Hey, my nose is clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. Well, I'm not really sure. Wait, oh wait! It was fired 3 times. Well, there I go. There you go. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol is bothering me, Your Honor. Both the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now I realize the truth. That 3rd shot was a shot Larry heard that just before midnight. Which in fact that would be the 1st shot fired. Order! Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen on that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, the other at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murder in this case had the same idea as the murder in that case. What do you mean? Maya! Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch. I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict! We have nothing to lose! You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. It did? I totally forgot how the hell this actually went. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So, you finally realized the truth. There could be no other murder than here to Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Yvonne Karma. a man who was shot that night, but wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. That was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth on the victim, Robert Hammer on the boat. And guys, I have to leave because my video's almost done. So I'll see you guys later. Yeah, see you guys later.